Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with the Facebook Live update on this Tuesday evening. Hope everybody's having a good night, a good evening, and I hope that everybody's week has so far gone well. I'm going to get things set up here where I can share it on my page here. And now, in addition to being on Facebook, also live on the News Channel 3 YouTube page. So that's something else that we'd like to let you know about, too, if you happen to be watching us on that. Let me hold on here. I'm going to be sharing this on, hold on just a moment here. There we go. All right, we'll share that on my page, too. All right, now I think we're good to go. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I've got my notes here so we can go. You can see what we have here on the agenda here for our coverage for tonight. The chill continues. The chill continues, even though we're going to be seeing more sunshine. So there's more sunshine on the way, but it will be getting warmer. But at the same time, it's going to really be getting warmer. We're going to start to lose our sunshine. And by Friday, the sun will be pretty much gone, but it will be warmer. But then we're going to be set with some rain, wet Friday, and it looks like a wet weekend on the way as well. Hey, it's Taco Tuesday, Mikey. I knew you'd be here. Thanks so much for being here. I did not have tacos tonight. Hope you did. Good evening to you. The sun was great, but the wind made it cold. Shannon, we had wind chills even in the upper 20s at times. So certainly in the 30s through the day. Warmer does sound good. I agree. Connie says warmer weather with no wind. Let me take a quick gander here. We're going to be having some windy days off and on over the next week. Not all of them. But, you know, this is the season. March wind, right? The March winds are here. And, again, they correspond to the gales of November. What do those 2 months have in common? That being March and, let's say, November. They are both in the transition seasons, right? November is in the fall. And then March, of course, and into April, because we're going to keep some of those winds going, also in the spring. So our transition seasons. Not a coincidence, because we're making the transition from one season like summer into winter, and that gap in between, the bridge, if you will, is when we have a lot of wind, October, the gales of November. And then right now we're at the bridge where we go from winter to spring. So primarily March, April. By the time we get to May, just like by the time we get to let's say late November, you know, the next season is pretty much starting to get set. And so that's when we start to see those winds typically start to relax just a little bit. Just a little context there for what's going on. So hello to you, Robert. Walked 5 miles today. Not too bad at all. Good for you. Get moving, right? Get moving. And, you know, about run camp that I go to on Saturday mornings there in preparation for the Ziegler Marathon. I'm not doing a marathon. I'm not doing a half marathon. I'm going to be doing a 10K. But the focus, by the way, is moving. Just move. And so I had somebody write on my Facebook page about this, I think a day or two ago, asking about, you know, if walkers are okay there. And walkers are certainly welcome there. In fact, there's a pretty big contingent of walkers that meet for run camp at 7:30 on Saturday morning. So just check it out. You can check it out on their webpage there and join us. Join us. You don't have to be a runner. I am not a runner. By the way, if you saw me, you'd say, well, actually, you can see me. I'm not a runner. Let's see. Joanne, sick literally of the roller coaster weather. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know a lot of folks have some sicknesses going on right now, and that is not you know, it's just rough. It's just rough. Breakfast for dinner, eggs, biscuits, gravy, sausage, bacon. I always love breakfast for dinner. You know, love that. Story Net, Coldwater, Jeanette, thanks for checking in. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Good weather. Good weather. Yeah, it is starting to heal up here. You know, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, you can look at a Facebook post, you'll see. But it is healing. I think I have about 10-ish, 12-ish stitches up here. And they are going to be coming out, what's today, Tuesday? Thursday. They're coming out Thursday. So we'll see what's left behind after that. Last time I had stitches out, which of course, you know, I had surgery back in December, so I had to go through that. And I was told, oh, it's not going to hurt. Not going to hurt at all. And I would say, I think I had about 40-ish then. Yeah, it's a lot. I would say maybe 30 of them didn't, but there were about 5 to 10 that were like, that hurts. So we'll see what this does. We'll see what this does. Thanks, Jeanette. Thanks, Mikey, for sharing me out. I appreciate that very much. Keith and Melissa, good evening to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks, Joanne, for that. I appreciate it. Pam, good evening to you. Deep Dish Pizza, you're in Chicago. That's right, Mikey. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. Ryan, hello to you in Jackson. South of us, yeah. And, I don't think that we're going to be dealing with severe storms early next week, Sunday, maybe even into Monday or early Monday. And even the storm prediction centers push that threat area down just a little bit, but we're going to keep an eye on it as well. Aaron and Tim from South Haven, thanks. We'll try to bring on some of that warmer weather. It will be getting here later on in the week. Randy, hello to you. Michigan weather, not a myth. Good for you. Hey, that is good. Robert, progress. And I'm sure that your body is thanking you for that. Sharon, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't hurt them. You're right. This is not going to hurt at all. Yeah, easy for you to say. When's it going to be warm? Well, Martin, we're going to get right to it. First of all, here's a look at South Haven. You see things are fairly quiet there right now. And let me back this off just a little bit. I don't know. I did this wrong last time, too. There we go. So things are fairly quiet here out on the big lake. Our winds are going down as well. But notice we still have that northwest wind there. And that's what's, had us on the chilly side of things. Earlier today, how about gusts of 30 and 30 plus in Kalamazoo and also in Grand Rapids? So it was a bit of a breezy day today, but it's that northwest wind that really counteracted the work of late March sunshine. Typically, as we go through the calendars, we get into late March and then into April, the sun is getting higher in the sky. So the angle of the sun is getting more direct. That provides more radiation, more heat. And then that also, remember, the days are getting longer. So those are things that are working in our favor to warm us up whenever we have abundant sun like we had today. Well, what's something that can effectively counterbalance that? That's a northwest wind that's tapping into cooler air. This, by the way, this wind is on the backside of that area of low pressure that moved in here with some clouds and eventually rain Sunday evening, and then had us under some snow from time to time, Monday morning into Monday afternoon. Now that low is moving away. But remember, counterclockwise flow around that low, and that means that we're getting that colder air coming in on a northwest breeze. It's tapping into colder air in Canada, and it's bringing it right to us. And that is what is counterbalancing the effect of the sunshine, which typically, especially this time of year, would warm us up. Well, no sunshine, winds going light. Remember, our three ingredients for an uber cold night: clear sky, light wind, and an ample supply of cold air. Well, we've got all of them, and our temps are tumbling now that we're post-sunset by about an hour 15 or so. 32 right now in Kalamazoo. We have low to mid-30s area-wide. Fortunately, our winds are dying down just a little bit, but there's enough of a breeze out there to make it feel like 24 in Kalamazoo, Hastings, 25 in GR, 26 in Marshall, 27 Coldwater. So in other words, bundle up, and it's going to be another cold one at the bus stop for tomorrow. Forgot to do the bus stop forecast in there. I apologize for that. They're going to go off to school with sunny skies, but it's going to be cold. We're looking at a temperature in the morning of about 25 to 28, let's say, so mid to upper 20s. Now, there won't be much wind in the morning. That's good. So we won't really have a wind chill to speak of. And then coming home, a northwest wind 10 to 15. It's going to continue to keep us cool. Our typical high is 50, but we're going to be around 46 for that high tomorrow. So mid 40s. Today was low to mid 40s. Actually, our warmer air sort of underperformed today. I thought we'd make it to around 45, 46 today. I think that we were only around 42, 43. So Thursday, we do get warmer mid 50s, and then we get into that warmer stuff for Friday, Saturday, and also for Sunday. Carla, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love the response on Facebook Live for sure. Dawn, good evening to you. And Karen, hello to you. Thanks, by the way, to Martin and Dawn. Fern, hello to you in Lawrence, heart of Van Buren County. Looking at you right now, represent. Thank you so much. That's very nice. Tell him, Keith and Melissa, that I appreciate that very much. I really do. That means a lot. And by the way, on that topic, tomorrow I'll be posting some more pics because tomorrow is another one of those immunotherapy days for me. I get one of those a month. It's typically the last Wednesday of the month, so that's tomorrow. So I'll be back in there. And hey, you know what that means, though? I think that means that I get to have some Lorna Doones and a can of Coke. So that's my reward. That's my reward, which, by the way, counteracts my run camp, right? But okay, it's my little pleasure there. I get a lot of guilty pleasures. I take a lot of. Jesse, hello to you in Vicksburg. Trenton. Yeah, I do think it's still too early, Trenton. I think it's still too early. But if anything, I don't think that we're going to be seeing it here. Southward, maybe so, but not so much here. But we'll keep an eye on it for sure. Mikey, thanks. Chris in the OC, thank you very much. Happy Tuesday night to you, April. Record stormy spring, summer like last year. That remains to be seen, April. I do think that we're going to have a stormy spring. I do think that April and May will be a little bit active for us. But ask me in July what it was like. Thank you so much. That's very kind, Keith and Melissa. That means a lot, and I appreciate that. Tammy, hello to you in Matawan. Karen, thank you so much. Timmy, it is going to be, no, it is not going to be sunny on Saturday. We'll get to that part of the forecast coming up. Hello, Dawn in Kalamazoo. Thank you so much. And Mikey, as always, appreciate that. Jesse, thanks for the info. Jan and Bill, good evening to you in Bloomingdale. Kitty, hello. And happy birthday to you, I'm assuming. It's not mine. Let's see. No, I go to the pavilion there at Bronson, Cancer Pavilion at Bronson for that. Yeah, that's where I head. Tyra, doing great, feeling great. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. That's awesome. Yeah, there are great people over there. I've encountered a lot of great people since this journey started for me, and I am thankful for every one of them. All right, let me move on here. You see the high temperatures. Let's talk forecast for tonight. This is going to be another one of the shorties here. I don't know what's going on there, but there just isn't too much to talk about. Clear and cold tonight. Sunny, cool, sometimes breezy tomorrow. I don't think it will be quite as breezy consistently as it has been for the last couple of days, but it's a northwest wind at 10 to 15. We could see an occasional gust of 20, and with a temperature in the mid-40s, it's going to feel cold. All right, on to the 7-day. Let me show you what's in store. All right, sunshine tomorrow, abundant, just like we had today. I don't know. I love it. I know it was cool, but boy, that sunshine feels nice. We're not really going to feel too much different on the high temperature side. So really tomorrow is going to be close to a carbon copy of today. Yeah, no warmth there. But we will be warming up a little bit on Thursday. 55 is going to feel nice. A lot of sun early. I think we'll turn partly sunny in the afternoon. As we go through the day, especially afternoon, mid to late afternoon, we're going to start to see probably some high thin clouds that'll be streaming in ahead of the next system that will be bringing us the showers on Friday. So we say sayonara to the clouds or to the sun on Friday, but we continue to get some warmer air in here. We'll be in the mid-60s over the weekend with a good chance for some at least scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm on Sunday. Again, that doesn't look that impressive right now, the storm forecast for Sunday. Not for us. I think it'll be further south, but this is Tuesday. We still have a few days to work that out. So we'll definitely put a bug in our ear on that, put a bug in your ear, and we'll check in on that as we go day by day in our weather forecast online, on air, and of course on social right here on Facebook too. Look at next week. We start off, I think it's going to be a little bit of rain snow mix, especially Monday morning. So much for spring, right? By the way, Monday's the last day of March. Tuesday is April 1st, April Fool's Day. And right now it looks like the forecast will be pretty sweet with sunshine and 47 degrees. Let's see, Ryan, I take temps in the 60s over the cold. Okay. There you go. 60s are on the way. Thanks for the update on the goats there, Jesse at Acorn. Appreciate that. Thank you, Karen. I'm feeling great. Appreciate it very, very much. I do think so, Trenton. I think we're going to have, I think there's going to be some active weather coming up in the month of April. I am hoping not, but I'm thinking so. Weekend is looking great. Need the water. We do. We're in a drought situation there. So hopefully that rain will work in our favor. I got to tell you something I'm going to be working on here because I know that Colin and Will do a better job with this than I do, and that is tapping into some computer graphics that I have. I'm going to have to try to do that because I highlighted where we've got this cooler. We haven't talked about QPF in a long time. I love to talk quantitative precipitation. I'm sorry, not QPF. Precipitable water. My bad. Precipitable water. I love to talk me some precipitable water. And basically, that's part of the model forecast that sort of projects how much water is in the parcel of atmosphere if you're able to squeeze it out. And that gives us an idea of the increase in moisture that we're looking at. So, whereas, for example, tomorrow morning, our precipitable water is very low. I think it's in the neighborhood of about 0.2 of an inch on a dry northwest flow. But our low-level winds are going to be shifting coming out of the southwest during the day Thursday, and by Friday, that precipitable water is going to be boosting up to about an inch and a quarter. And so that's what's going to be the key to seeing a pattern change for us. Of course, it's the directional flow there from northwest to southwest that's going to be contributing to the warmer air. But that's also going to be tapping into some of that Gulf moisture, moist air that's off to the south, and that's what's going to be transported here into West Michigan. Really sort of starting Thursday, but we're going to see it with the cloud cover mainly on Friday. And then, of course, through the weekend, our air is going to be a little bit wetter. And as a result, we have some of those showers that are going to be moving in. By the way, we're not talking about really humid air. It will feel a little more humid for sure. For example, dew points tomorrow expected to be in the 20s. Really dry air out there tomorrow. Dry air. The dew point over the weekend will be in the 50s. Now, that's quite a change, right? We're going to boost our dew point. Yeah, we're going to boost our air temperature too by about 20 degrees, but our dew points are going to be going up by about 30. Again, just a sign of the moisture that's going to be building. Fun to watch the atmosphere, especially this time of year, as long as it behaves and doesn't give us any severe weather. That's my take on it anyway. Martha, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know. At Tiller's, Jesse, I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'll look at my calendar there and see if I can make it out there. Molly, hello to you. Chief Dan in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dan, and always appreciate seeing you. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I hope you found this Facebook Live helpful. Again, we're going to expand this and start doing this on our YouTube channel as well. The News Channel 3 YouTube channel. Give that a visit, by the way. And of course, I'm sharing it on my Channel 3 Facebook page, WWMT's Keith Thompson. So we're making it available as many places as we can. Don't forget, I'm live at 10 on ARC West Michigan, live at 11 on the Mothership News Channel 3. In the meantime, I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, YouTube, Twitter, Threads, and Instagram at Weatherman Keith, at Weatherman Keith. So are Will and Colin and Jeff. They're all over that. And in fact, I know that Will, anyway, is more active on TikTok, too. So check them out on TikTok. Don't forget, we're also online at WWMT.com/weather. And, oh, where is my phone so I can remind everybody about our free weather app. Oh, got the key there. There you go. Our free weather app, right, that you can download. And if you don't like it, then get rid of it. But I'm telling you, I would highly recommend it and give it a try. I think you're going to like it. All right, Tim, thanks. I'll see you later, too. Joanne, I appreciate that. I'll keep the weather up to date for sure. Ron, thank you so much. And Karen, thank you for that as well. Have a good night, everybody. Get some good rest. Hey, guess what? Tomorrow is hump day. Let's get through tomorrow, and then, we're taking dead aim at another weekend. We work on this day by day until we can get to another Friday night, and then we rejoice as we made it to another weekend. Get some good rest. Put in a good day tomorrow. Be patient with yourself and with everybody else, too. Good night, everybody.